Alright, so I figured it out. The standard bitrate is about 500,000. That's fucking crazy. YouTube's HD supports a maximum, as far as I know from what I've learned in experience, it supports a maximum of 8 megabytes per second. That's the bitrate. This is 400,000. So, Fraps is pretty fucking high quality, I can tell you that much. I'm kind of glad that they actually fixed it so they don't split the file every 4 seconds. It, drops the confusion from stuff like that, makes it a lot less confusing, makes it a lot easier to use in the long run. So, I totally don't know why I just did that. Shouldn't have made that. But, so yeah, I use fucking Premiere to render. So I thought honestly Premiere would look better just because it's Adobe and all the render settings I wouldn't have to screw with render settings, but of course I'm wrong. There are render settings to it. The last render settings I used are alright. Sony Vegas still looks a little sharper in the quality. I thought Sony Vegas wasn't the best quality because I've seen some pretty nice HD quality. I don't know what they're doing, but odds are they probably have like 3K resolution, videos. And the fact is, I think if my calculations were correct at the time, I'm actually stretching my video by 20% because my laptop's resolution is 1920 by 1080, right? And I am stretching it to either my laptop's resolution is 1600 by 900, and I'm stretching the video to 1900 by 1080 or 1440 by 1080. And that's still a little bit of a stretch. If it's 1440 by 1080, I'm actually shrinking the height a little bit and stretching it more widthwise. And if I'm doing it in 1980 by 1080, I'm stretching everything. So 1980 by 1080 I think is about a 20% increase of size, so that might also be why. I think for Sony Vegas I was using like 900p, which registers at 1080p. That's kind of why it might have seemed a little bit nicer. So I am actually, for my desktop, I just currently use my really powerful 32 gig Intel Xeon desktop that I saved pretty much my lifetime on. It has an alright graphics card. It has an ATI Radeon HD. The hell card does it have? 4650. It's alright. It supports GLSL shaders, all the open GL, all that stuff. It's kind of nice, but it's not over the top. So I'm actually saving up for the I can't think of the name. This has been stumping me for a while. If one of you guys if one of you guys honestly know, please tell me in the comments, or I'm getting the equivalent because I'm like 1000% sure. I think. Now I'm kind of actually losing it as every time I say that I'm 1000% sure, I actually lose my amount of sureness. That's even a correct statement, but I'm pretty sure there is an equivalent to the NVIDIA Infinity, which allows up to 9 monitors on one graphics card by ATI. I'm just kind of an ATI fan, so I will be buying that card. If it doesn't exist, I'll just go with an NVIDIA Infinity, no big deal. I've actually saved up. I'm at about $800 now towards my little setup, and the Infinity probably will cost a good chunk of that. I think it's like $300. I'm buying 3 nice flat screen monitors. Trevor bought a new one on sale from, what the hell, where did he buy it? I think he bought it for Future Shop. That's the tech store in Canada for all of you Americans that don't know. I don't believe there's a Future Shop in America, but basically Trevor bought one for like $80. It was on sale, and Future Shop's coming up with another sale soon, so I think I'm actually going to take advantage of that sale when it comes up, and I will be purchasing 3 of the monitors for my little setup. It'll be a nice little setup, and I'm going to probably start using my laptop, or my desktop for recording. I'm going to use my laptop for rendering, or I might just render on my computer while I still play, because I could probably still render. Well, I mean, the render times will be extremely short too, so it won't be, it won't be brutally long to wait for anything, so that is a nice room. I think I got some nice potential here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is going to put chest there, a chest up top, on both sides. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly go run up top and do that. But I think I'm going to cut this video short. It's about 15 minutes. I did check it was about 10 minutes. Now it's going to be about 15. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's the main expansion of the room. For all of you people who weren't paying attention to 95% of my video and were listening to my amazing voice explaining that apparently there is an ATI equivalent to the NVIDIA Highfinity, which I swear to God there is. Like, shoot me if there isn't, honestly. I'm pretty sure there is. But getting the new graphics card, getting the setup, start using that. Oh yeah, I think I'm also ordering a Razer Nostromo at some point. I honestly think those things are like the coolest thing ever. My friend has one, my friend Jake has one. Oh, it's the coolest thing I have ever seen or used in my life. They are legitimately awesome. Google it if you guys don't know what it is. It's basically just a thing kind of replaces. It's really ergonomic, and of course it's by Razer, so it glows blue and all funky and awesome, just like my Razer Lycosa keyboard over here. That's really worn, and though it came from my stepbrothers, it's extremely worn in, but still works. Still see all the keys. Everything works nicely. But getting the Nostromo to complement that keyboard. And anyways, back to what it is. It basically is an ergonomic left side of the keyboard, so it pretty much covers WASD. I think it covers Q. If you look on the top row of your keyboard, I'm pretty sure it covers Q to T, next layer down A to G, and Z to B. I'm pretty sure that's the range it covers. I'm not sure if it has a tab button or any of that, but it covers most of the buttons, so you can hotkey them. I think you actually set it so you can use it as, like an actual keyboard. So you have like, WASD or QWERTY or QWERT, that, or ASDIF. ASDIF. You can set it to that, but there's also a couple other modes, because Razer loves to play with their modes on things, and I believe there's actually a mode that allows you to change each of them, so it's not QWERT. It's, I don't know, some weird like a weird new button, like E1 maybe, and then W, and then E2, E3, E4, something like that. You can map your own hotkeys, make everything nice and all figured out. And there actually is a little bit of an analog stick on the side of it. I haven't used it much. Can't get used to it. I just don't like that feeling having the analog stick on the side. It just feels really weird. I'm used to my Xbox controller. But yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Very informative, I guess, conversation with myself about my setups. But yeah, you will see my setup hopefully by the end of the year. With my nice new desk, everything. I forgot to mention that, but I am getting a nice new oak desk, or mahogany is extremely expensive. I'm not going that way. Mahogany looks really nice and it kind of smells nice, but way too expensive. So I'll just get a nice desk, nice wood desk of some form to fill up the corner of my room. I really do have to clean this place up. It is an absolute mess. Here's a picture currently of my setup right here, and yeah, it's pretty messy. Yes, and that is a gold Xbox controller you see over there. Paint is wearing off of the controller. Kind of sad about that. I painted that like 2 days ago, and the paint is already starting to wear off in some spots. The black paint I use is Krylon. It's supposed to bind to plastic, but I forgot to sand the bottom piece on my Xbox controller, so it was still kind of glossy when I spray painted it, and I didn't figure I'd need to gloss it, right, because yeah, but it's starting to rub off down at the bottom plate. And the D-pad I sprayed with the exact same Krylon paint. It's not rubbing off. I sprayed the Krylon paint in the analog sticks that didn't hold out well. And yeah, sprayed some nice gold paint. The gold paint is starting to wear on the left side a little bit. Guess my left hand's sweatier than my right hand. Well, it's not sweaty. I really don't know why. I think it's because I did a little bit of a smaller coat, because I did have to coat the left side a little bit more, and I did get a little bit of overspray on the left side, so I might have actually done that like on the back of the controller. So, but yeah, enough of me rambling, everybody. Go on to your adventures of YouTube and watch more videos. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Come back for more. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on videos that we should do, me, Trevor, Greg, or all three of us, just let us know. Inbox us, post in the comments. You know how to do it. And yeah, bye-bye, everyone.